Alright. Welcome back to another Witcher 3 The White Hunt stream. Today we continue with more of the main story and the second act in preparation of a Battle of Kaer Morhen. And yeah, there's a few things we have to do first. We still have to take care of Uma and make him transform back into an elf. And yeah, then we will kind of like have to set out to find allies that will assist us in defending Kaer Morhen from the White Hunt. So yeah, let's go back into it.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Indeed, back in Kaer Morhen. Let's go ahead and immediately take care of this here. Oh yeah, I'm hyped for some Witcher here. So, we have a bit of main story in Kaer Morhen here, but I would actually like to do the treasure hunts first, I think. You can find a lot of the parts of the Wosko here. And yeah, definitely want to get that unlocked as soon as possible. Jesus. Could have gone wrong very fast.
The old signal tower. It'll be nothing but a pile of rubble soon. Boy, a bit too heavy right now. Let's see, something that weighs a lot but isn't worth it much. How about the Zidarian cavalry armor?
Actually, let's keep it and just drink the decoction. It gives us a bigger weight limit. Hieronymus' notes. My study of Elga's armor that allowed me to devise new alloys and increase the magic conductivity of a second crystal. This might be the breakthrough I needed for my work on the teleport. On my trial run, I have calibrated the portal to exit in the cave near the tower's base. I need now only charge the crystal with solar energy, for which purpose I have placed it in the outer wall of the tower near the scaffolding. Only hours remain before it is entirely charged. I finished my work on a diagram which allows us to replicate this armor and equip the entire square of the wall with it. Baron, the Witcher's fencing instructor, has taken credit for his find, but it was I who, using logical deduction and only a slight dollop of magical assistance, uncovered the chamber where Elga must have been once resided. The space was hidden behind a primitive illusion. One needed merely look carefully to see through it. I found notes which indicate Elga had worked out diagrams for improvements of his equipment, which he then hid for safekeeping in various locations around the world. Careful study of his notes allowed me to write up instructions on how to find these upgrades. I went to the old watchtower and gave this research to Chert. As soon as he finishes preparing the silver sword diagram, we will set out together all the upgrade diagrams. Aaron has the finished steel sword diagram and will begin forging blades based on it. I hope he will distribute them to the poor lads he trains. They at least deserve proper equipment after going through the horror he calls training. By the gods, I think I see fire on the horizon, coming from where the old watchtower stands. I can also hear some kind of commotion outside of my tower. The way down is blocked. What is going on?
Might want to look around some.
Letter of apology. We all make mistakes, for to err is human. The key is to learn from one's errors. If something breaks, it must be fixed. And if our mistake harms another, the injury party must be recompensed for his frazzled nerves and lost time. We thus apologize and ask for forgiveness. Evil is not what we do. CDPR.
A portal. Power cell's missing. Need to look around.
And this view. There's even like a viewpoint kind of deal, but I don't want to go on there because it's very likely we will fall and die.
Power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it. Port's open, but it looks unstable. Guess one cell's not enough. Activated. Works. Who would have thunk?
Okay, let's have a save here. Notes written in a shaky hand. Cannot move. Spine broken. Liver perhaps spleen. Pierced. So jumping into portal was extremely risky with only one crystal powering it, but shit better than certain death at hands of enraged peasants. I broke into tower, cut off path to a second crystal, had to flee. Grab diagrams for Wolfskull gear before going, hoping Varen would come to save him, if not me. Perhaps he will come still, will jump through the portal, retrieve his diagrams, rescue me. Foolish hope. My time is very short. Yeah, he died. Just roasting him. Don't even have to attack him or anything. Wait, that was a berserker? The fuck? Didn't expect that. So we actually got a couple new swords, right? Let's go ahead and sort by rarity. Got the Winter Blade, which has frost damage and chance to freeze. Wait, why do we have these weapons equipped? The fuck? Let's re-equip the ones we had and then have a look again. Okay, so definitely worse. Yeah, we're just gonna sell all of these. I should also soon go to Novigrad and sell some stuff in general, because we're definitely reaching max weight here. Okay, there's a fast travel point. Excellent.
The old bastion. We trained here as boys. Before the trial of the grasses. How about that? Seems the bastion's haunted.
Okay, how about we do this after Novigrad? I'm gonna go to Artori first.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
And I'm actually thinking about getting the mod that makes Dandelion shut up. Basically just skips these like recaps.
No lollygagging.
Where you going? Swine in that jacket.
Good folk. Mages have set the hunter's house aflame. They seek to burn the city down.
Trouble?
We ain't, Witcher.
Ah!
All right.
Greetings, Ivier.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen, would you craft something for me?
Okay, let's go ahead and repair our stuff first. And then it's time to sell some blades here. The Pang of Conscience kinda sounds very unique. So I might keep that weapon and put it in my stash actually. Let's have this one. That one too. Winter Blade, I think this isn't unique. I'm also gonna sell some armor here, I think. Alright, that's definitely better.
So long.
Mages. Butcher the Blabberkin.
They will never let your kind in, no regret.
Hey Pelevi. Welcome in.
Perfect weather to see.
Coming in hot with the first there.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive,
Yeah, classic Twitch sending out the live notification too late,
young woman.
as always.
Geralt needed to lift the curse. So he took her to the home of the world.
But yeah, I'm doing good.
Specialist on
Have a nice day so far.
to the Witcher's
Definitely looking forward for to some Witcher, because now we're focusing almost exclusively on the main quest. So yeah, that's gonna be good. Gonna feel like we do progress like much faster now. What about you? How's your day?
must have bound them to this place.
gotcha, Levy. Yeah, that's definitely fair, you know, considering you already read through the policies before. So reading through it again would
It's hopping, but I can't see a thing. Maybe the lamp will reveal more.
be quite the, you know, endeavor again. And yeah, no worries. I hope it's something delicious. And see you when you get back. Yeah, I gotta place the magic lamp in here. Whether this.
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
I gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess I would just also ask Elizabeth what, you know, she's wanting. But yeah, tonight we would make pizza if that's right for you.
What's that supposed to be? Swaying side to side like a reed in the wind? Head up! Guard up! Faster! Faster!
Yeah, I mean, pizza is always nice. Current journal. Egger's gear is fantastic. I knew it at once, soon as I found it. Right away, I said every new Witcher we train should be given such equipment. That is, if we are serious about making monster slayers out of this band of prissy schoolboys. How many times must I ask our honorable resident mage to devote some of his precious time to actual work? Resident like that as useful as a boil on the bottom. At least his assistant, Chert, knows a thing or two about metallurgy. The two of them have finally gotten down to work. The steel sword diagram is now ready, and assuming they didn't foul anything up, tomorrow I forge the first blade. I go to Schert's workshop in the old watchtower after today's training, and see if he's finished the silver sword diagram as he promised. Then I go to Hieronymus' tower. He should have finished that armor diagram by now. Thought I heard a signal horn in the distance a second ago. Pooch must be getting to my head. No one's full enough to attack a keep full of witches. I think this refers to kind of like one of the events in the books, I think. Because that must have been a long time ago. Or maybe it even predates the books themselves, I wonder.
You walked away from practice without my permission. You know that? Do not stop. Bleeding is no excuse. Now take off that bandage and get back to your training. You'll see to your wound when I say you're done.
And
they retreated these guys horribly. Glad to see that the Witcher training is, you know, going a bit differently about Geralt's time at least.
Must be his ghost that haunts the bastion. Maybe he'll leave if I bury his bones.
A horde. Something's happening. You're to hide. Wait till I come back. Yes, I know you've trained with swords. You're still shit with them. I want you behind those rocks and keep your mouths shut.
Pitchfork. No massacre's complete without one. Wraiths. They'll try to stop me. Take care, kid.
And poor child. I like how Geralt kind of like knees there until you kind of like stop him from doing so. Kind of like, you know, take a minute and pay respect to the kid that died here. Right, we gotta get up here. We just brought to the lakeside hut and go up there. Fuck. Too bad spawn of this other bear. It's a
by Inception. Passion. Got the Reach of a Damned. It's actually quite good. Quen and Xe Sign Intensity. Then really high chance to freeze and chance to dismember. Oh yeah, let's take this one. I think I'm gonna give it more chance to freeze, I think. Journey kept by Chud, the mage Hieronymus' assistant. I write in great haste, for each moment might be my demise. A band of peasants wielding all manner of sharp or heavy farmyard implements has stormed the keep. I was in a workshop when they attacked, working on a new silver sword diagram. I did not notice the mob's approach. I've barricaded the doors, but know this cannot last forever. I can only hope Varian will come and rescue me before they break through. Luckily, we completed work on a new steel sword diagram a few days ago and gave it to Varian to forge. Armed with his fine weapon and aided by his Witcher pupils, I'm sure he easily handled a bunch of peasants swinging hoes and rakes. Yet even rakes can do great harm to an unarmed scholar such as my master. Hieronymus has been shut up in his tower for days, absorbed in his work on a new armor diagram. He might remain oblivious still to the danger he is in. Should the mob find him before Varian can size him down. And I think I nearly escaped this nightmare. If I had only listened to my master. Hieronymus had drawn up some notes for me on locations connected with the legendary Elgar, the Witcher of the School of the Wolf. It is said Elgar had devised some improvements to the school gear, and I was to follow his trail in search of these diagrams. Had I left even as late as yesterday, I would have been a safe distance from Kaer Morhen by the time the mob attacked. Instead I tarried at now I cover, fearing for my life. I wonder if there's another diagram over in this location. Let's have a look. Okay, it doesn't seem like. Let's check it out regardless. I think that's an invisible wall. Never mind. It's crazy how overpowered we are at this point with, you know, all of our potions and stuff. Obviously, there's also quite a level difference considering how much side stuff we've been doing. But yeah, I don't really intend on turning on auto-leveling because I don't want to make, like, you know, for example, fighting a horde of wolves super overpowered all of a sudden.
Might want to look around some.
Nice. Second part finished. Time for the last one. Okay, what up? Didn't we also have like a quest here somewhere? Let's have a look into our quest log real quick. Yeah, that's right next to us. I like how I'm just like holding off meeting Yennefer as long as I can. But yeah, also am aware of the drama that's incoming when we meet her, so I'm looking forward to that.
Another drowner, even more mangled. A lot of drowner corpses lying around. Hunter's gotta be one powerful beast.
Okay, there's something back there. An entrance.
Troll. Haven't seen one this big in a while. Gotta be ancient. Something tells me it got a little angry.
Oh, I don't want to kill this rock troll. Guess I have to.
Guess our friendly troll detests drowners. A letter? Troll looked to be pretty good with his hands, but I'd never suspect he could write.
A letter? I like how he says it almost the same way as Jacob from AC Syndicate. A letter? All those chosen by the professor should be present outside the keep at the designated time.
For me?
For me? Hey there, Ixie. Welcome in. Hope you've been, well. Tardiness, failure to bring the proper equipment, or insubordination will be punished with death. We shall mount our principal attack on Kaer Morhen with our Frightener. Gaining mastery of the keep should not present much of a problem, but we have heard only a handful of witchers remain in residence there. Therefore you must make haste. A 50 orange reward awaits you for every mutant head you sever. Once you have taken the witcher's secrets, you must separate, in order not to attract attention. Every one of you will then be left to find your own way back to Vizima, where we will reunite. Azar Javed. Ah, that's from the first Witcher game, I believe.
Line of attack for the fortress. Not how I remember it. Troll must have nabbed the owner of these before he could reach the fortress. Seems we owe this troll a lot.
That's kind of funny. We killed it. Man, I wish I didn't have to kill the troll. Especially given he, you know, made us, or gave us a favor, essentially. But oh wow. But yeah, Witcher 1 basically starts with Geralt coming back to Kaer Morhen after his memory loss. And then Kaer Morhen gets attacked by Azar Javed. And the letter is kind of like talking about those events at the start of the Witcher game. Welcome back, Levi. Hope you made yourself something delicious. The heck? What is a shadow? I think this is a bug. Wait, some salad low and some bread with cheese. Seems like a salad week, Levy. But that sounds very nice. Hope you enjoy. I mean, nothing wrong with salad, I would say. I mean, fair enough, I guess.
A wolf head? I know this place. They held the first trials of the grasses here before they built the fortress. Might want to look around some.
Indeed. Let's look around some.
Let's drink a cap potion so we can see a bit better in the dark. Yeah, the pitching is going pretty good. Just working on a few treasure hunts before we dive into some main story.
The place where monster slayers were created, now infested with monsters. Cursing with irony. Mutations were carried out here. Nice acoustic. It screams like a star.
I love how overpowered we are.
Table for mutations. Like our sad Albert, except even sadder.
Even sadder than sad Albert.
That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years. The lab, where they brewed the potions. Poisons, more like. Some contraption. Broken.
Trial of Aggressors Registry Tome. Bateau of Hangforce, age 9, died after administering witchgrass, heart failure. Diedrich of Gallibo, age 10, survived a trial, died shortly afterwards, multiple organ failure. Yab of Ben Glenn, age 8, survived a trial, but damage to brain was too extensive, had to be euthanized. Elliot of Rockhaven, age 10, died after administering sparegrass, cerebral hemorrhage. And Conrad of Rimbe, age 9, survived, convalescing, may begin training next month. Jesus Christ. So that's how we did it back in the day, even before Garrett's time. Just brutal. Most people didn't survive the trial, essentially. And I mean how young, these boys were as well, between 8 and 10. Must have been just horror.
No idea what this was for. Maybe that's for the better. That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years.
Garrett.
A vat for seeping the herbs. I remember those teas they gave us. That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years.
Yeah, I believe that's everything.
No idea what this was for. Maybe that's for the better.
Yeah, that's everything. Fucking harpies. Just can't leave us be, can we? Hey there, Mr. Goody. Welcome in, dude. It's going good. Playing some more Witcher today. Hope you're having a good evening. Gonna have to use that Harpy's Feather Duster, man. Yeah, that's how I deal with him properly. Oh, nice hoodie. Sounds very nice. So what kind of videos are you editing for the weekend? Or like Call of Duty stuff? Or what are you working on?
An iron mine, depleted centuries ago. Might want to look around some.
Ah, very nice, dude.
Something behind these roots.
Earth elemental. Okay. Usually quite tanky, so let's go ahead and sign this. And then it's potion time.
Summoned by a mage and left as a sentry.
Some Haverrod. Welcome in, Sunny. I hope you had a great stream today, dude. Welcome in, Raiders. Another Garrett's art beat. Ouch. This guy's tanky. My sword is actually losing quite a bit of durability here. Should definitely repair it. Welcome in, Rod. Welcome in, Thailand. How are you guys doing? And yeah, welcome in. Good mornings. Hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, it's going good, Rod. Currently a bit in Kaer Morhen. We're doing some treasure hunts, but almost done. Then we're heading back to finally meet Yennefer. And you know, have her get mad at us. Looking forward to that. But yeah, how was your stream today? I hope you had a good time. Some treasure hunting. Yeah, indeed. Especially for some Witcher gear. It's always worth it. I can investigate something here, but no idea what. Rod doing great thanks. Finished Tomb Raider Last Revelation, so next week you're playing Angel of Darkness. Oh, that's great, dude. Congratulations on finishing the Last Revelation. So, Angel of Darkness. How do you like that game compared to other Tomb Raider games? Is it like more of your, like one of your favorite ones, or not quite as good as others? Thanks for the GGs, dude. And Havelitis, welcome in as well. How are you doing? You like it, but it's heavily undermined by production issues. Ah, okay, I gotcha. It's a shame, dude. But at least, you know, it's still an enjoyable experience overall. Okay, I wanna go over here. Just gonna take for a horse, I think. Don't really have a fast travel point nearby.
That's it, Roach. Come on.
there's a way to get up there from down here. Or we have to kind of like go on top of the mountains or something. I'm not sure. Let's go around here. But it really is because the things that actually work and are really good are the things which keep you replaying it. But all the bad stuff unfortunately brought the game down really badly and the reception was awful. The game upon release was pretty much a beta state version. Others just didn't want to give core design, who had done all the games to that point, any more time to fix things. That's really a shame, dude, you know. Especially when a game has like promise and potential. But we just don't give it enough time to bake in the oven. Really unfortunate how it affects the reception of a lot of games. By having like a bad launch. Exactly another year and it probably would have been much better received. It took a bold direction with franchise, but how it turned out meant it was wasted. Yeah. Reminds me a bit of Unity, you know, where Unity had a lot of promise, but pretty bad launch. So Ubisoft decided to kind of abandon, you know, the new direction. And we also kind of like bold changes in some regards. I guess Unity at least have a chance to be corrected, you know, with like later patches and stuff. And it's running much more like intended nowadays. When I give you the game and you break it. It's actually insane how many, you know, bugs you had in comparison to what I usually have playing the game. There we go. Right. Better all the Kermorhen treasure hunts done. Nice. I think that's also like all the side quests in general in Kermorhen. Like we've been to all the question marks and done all the quests. So I think we can do some main story. Finally talk to Yennefer. I've been trying to avoid that as much as possible, but it's finally time to do it. Ooh, that sounds very nice, Rod. Was the last Dark Picture game the one where you had like 2 screens happening, like kind of like happening at the same time? Was that another game I think of? And yeah, Until Dawn was really good actually. I quite enjoyed that game. So I'm curious to see what the team behind it comes up with. I'm so close to Yennefer, but she's like all the way up here, so I can't actually climb up there. This was Origins Odyssey of Valhalla, I could just, you know, climb up this mountain. Easy. No issue at all. But yeah, it's not exactly realistic either. At least the way they climb up. Obviously it's possible, but not how they do it sometimes. Ah, okay, that was the medium. I gotcha. Also, it's a throwback to these old movies, like Friday the 13th and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, I mean, it must be for you then, Rod, I think. Because I think you really enjoy those movies, don't you? Yeah, the medium looked interesting, I thought. Like the concept of looking at both worlds at the same time and looking for clues there, I think is quite unique. Like a very simple idea, but still unique. Oh boy, meeting Yennefer. I'm not looking forward to this. Let's actually have a quick look at our crafting here, because I want to see when we have the next woven set. So we'll have a 29. Okay. I think I'll probably go for the woven set instead of a Feline set, but I'm gonna craft both of them. Shani's the way to go. Yeah, Shani's a really nice romantic interest for Geralt, I think. Definitely like her way more than Yennefer, that's for sure. Okay, let's place some stuff in the stash here. Pang of Conscience, that's a unique sword, I believe. At the Enendive. Not sure if this one is unique, I don't think so. I'm just gonna dismantle it, I think, to get the chance of freeze runes out of there.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sotten? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edirn, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in balance. Not much left of that world.
Ah, nice shot. It's really cool when, you know, actors that are kind of like known in a genre in movies also decide to branch out into games or gaming. Always love to see it.
See you later, Vesemir. Impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking. But I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
I mean, that would be really cool to have, like, you know, Freddy Krueger's original voice in the game.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat.
Garrett standing there. It's like the Odyssey pose what he's doing right now. That's how like every second NPC in Odyssey holds their arms and hands and stuff.
Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
The heck, the game crashed with Garrett having that pose. OBS just heard, you know, Odyssey and was like, I can't handle this. Not another Odyssey stream, please. Okay, let's go ahead and restart the game.
Search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Yeah, the game just couldn't handle it anymore.
Yes? What it... Any... Remember?
Yeah, I remember Vesemir. I just talked to you about it.
Congrats.
The other day I seen a YouTube video on a remix for Garrett. Featuring Zotin. Was a thing of beauty.
Now then, let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on. Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
I mean, that's the only ring I would give Yennefer. Non-polished though.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
Hold this.
And is it just me, or is the chat box going completely wild on stream?
No reaction to Dimeridium.
Hey, Vetemise, welcome in, dude. So it's not just me. Okay. I guess the game crash made it completely bug out or something. Okay, let me go ahead and refresh the page here. What the fuck? Oh boy, OBS, what are you doing to me? Let's see if alerts are also being weird. What the fuck? Okay, everything is just glitchy. Man, I don't want to restart OBS. I kinda hate making like multiple parts of my streams. I don't want this to happen for the rest of the stream either, and I don't think resetting my source. What the fuck? But Bully McGuire. That's like a disco Bully McGuire dance. What the fuck? Amazing. What is this even? It's kind of funny, isn't it? Okay, yeah, what do we do? I mean, resetting my scenes doesn't do anything. What happens if I actually go over here and go back? Does that fix anything? It doesn't. Oh boy, I guess we are going to restart OBS then. Kinda hate to do it, but I think that's the only way to fix it. I could also just disable all this stuff like chatbox and stuff, but that'd be not so nice, I think, for you guys. Hey there, Aura. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good one so far. Yeah, we're having some OBS issues right now. The game just crashed and now my sources are going completely wild. So I'm going to restart OBS. But I should be back in like 2 minutes or so. But yeah, I might just have to refresh the stream in a few minutes. In case it doesn't like auto refresh for you guys. And hopefully that fixes the issue with the browser sources here. But yeah, I will catch you guys in just a few.